The Metro games are all made by 4A and are all adaptation of novels by the same name. And by all of them, I mean just the first one. Metro 2033 takes place in the Russian Metro in 2033. You play as Artyom in this survival horror game where everyone subsides underground after a nuclear fallout. There are 3 games in the franchise with a VR game coming soon and a 4th entry expecting an official reveal any day now. This video will focus on the first game. Please remember to leave the video a like and subscribe. Subscribing is free and it really helps the channel. Cheerio. I don't know why I said that. It's not in the script. Metro 2033 kicks off with Artyom retelling a story of how he got wherever the f he is. We hear his voice exclusively in the loading screens as he breaks down each chapter before it starts. The story is pretty simple, and it's a classic hunt for someone, and you're looking for a man named Miller. You know that Artyom eventually does find him since the prologue has you alongside him before a flashback. Then the game is how you got to him and carries on past the events of the prologue. You'll meet quite a few different people along your journey.
People should not throw grenades in here. Mom said the ceiling is weak and could come crashing down.
Your mom's a liar. With the world gone to shit, there are now monsters roaming the surface, along with human enemies that will shoot on sight. But these are not the main threat in the story. That falls to the Dark Ones. It's not a racist thing, I promise. These mysterious things have some crazy powers. Their very presence alone has people passing out and losing their minds. Now that I say it out loud, it sounds like the effect that Taylor Swift has on people. Anyways, the mission of the game is to ultimately end the Dark Ones since they pose an immense threat to humanity.
It's the end of.
I mentioned that the game is survival horror, but it's a first-person shooter first. Ammo, health, and other resources must be monitored, but you'll be doing more shooting than anything. Most of the gameplay is out in the post-apocalyptic Russia, but there are moments in the safe zones. Here, you'll be able to gear up before heading out to face the elements.
Submachine gun, 5.45 caliber, made in the armory. Help yourself to some ammo too. Here's a universal charger and a gas mask. Army issue.
There are moments where you'll be swarmed by monsters and need to keep a level head to preserve some ammo. Something that I think is pretty cool is that ammo is also your currency.
Hey, there's a man at the Black Street waiting for you. I'll guide you there for 1 bullet.
Piss off, kid.
And you are really greedy.
Buying anything in the shops to do with gear or Beyblades, you will need to trade ammo. You can shoot it if you run out of ammo, but it's better used for I skipped a whole line. It's a separate ammo count specifically for trading, so it's not depriving you of usable bullets. You can shoot it if it runs out, but it's better used for buying shit instead. The game aged pretty well in a lot of aspects, including the graphics. This is kind of like a remaster, and it's the best way to play the game. There are weak points, like the graphics can look a little muddy at times, and the voice acting can be weak, aside from all the damn singing. And there are some times that the sound design doesn't match the events that are happening, so it can lead to a lot of awkward moments. But with the bad, there is a lot to like. You'll be meeting lots of different people who will help you in completing your mission. All of these characters are quite unique and each bring their own little flavor to these gameplay sections. Khan is a fan favorite. He escorts you through this small section with no combat, giving you some backstory on this part of the Metro. It's pretty dope.
Come closer to the tubes and listen. Just don't stay for too long.
I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
I also really enjoyed the archive section, which is an infamous part of the game where you're looking for documents in a library while trying not to pose a threat to these ape-like creatures called librarians. They are the opposite of gorillas, so you need to keep a constant eye contact with them or they'll charge at you. They are very unpredictable, which makes this area even better. That's basically it without spoiling more of the game. It's definitely worth playing for sure. You can get a bundle that has this game, Last Light, and Exodus for a really good price.
But Uncle is really strong. He killed it with a knife. You don't look as strong. There!
Wait, what? Consuming people, destroying more stuff, and consuming more people. You suck the soul out of someone to gain their memories to learn more about these evil corporations and then infiltrate their bases to find more leads. This is where you find out that Jimmy hates computers.
Okay, press the alternate key. ALT
Alt.
alternate.
There's no fucking alt. I got a fucking squiggly line key. I got a fucking key with a triangle on it. What the fuck kind of keyboard is this anyway?